Colin, thanks very much. We're about 10 minutes away from 6 right now. Time to take a look at what's going on in the area.
Our communities reporter, Christina Smith, is live in the studio with us right now. She's got news from your neighborhood. Good morning, Christina.
Bob, Kim, good morning. A senior living center remains under investigation this morning. Officials are trying to figure out why a woman in her 80s jumped or fell from a second-story window. It happened at Pacifica Senior Living in Wilmington. Very few details are out about the investigation, but according to a 911 call, the woman who jumped or fell was bleeding outside. The facility sent us this statement. They say, quote, "The special window mechanisms are inspected and approved by local, state, and fire marshal regulators routinely. To ensure against such an incident occurring again, however, additional window security features are being added." They also said in the 15 years they've been open, this is the first time it's ever happened. From inmate to author, a man in Columbus County puts his life on paper and says he wants to give back to the county he took so much from. Michael Powell spent more than a decade in prison for selling cocaine and marijuana. He's been out of prison for 2 years, and now he has a book called The Class President's Son. It's about redemption. Powell says he wants to be a role model for his kids.
Just seeing my family go through things, and with my kids being young, being away so long, and then not being there for my kids. And then my kids were young or toddlers when I left, and they're not all of them are in high school. So I want them to be able to see their father do something positive.
This Saturday at 5 p.m., Powell will have a book signing at the North Carolina Museum of Forestry in Whiteville. He says he's in the process of trying to get his book in Barnes & Nobles. An outpour of support coming to a girl in Hampstead battling cancer. You may remember Kimberly Batchelor. She's the 12-year-old girl with a rare form of cancer. A family friend says the disease has gotten worse and Kimberly will now require more medication, resulting in higher medical bills. To help out, Slough Point Fire and Rescue is hosting a yard sale fundraiser tomorrow starting at 8 in the morning. The group is looking for donations and shoppers, and they've gotten quite a few already, as you can see in the picture here. The yard sale tomorrow will be held at Slough Fire Point and Fire and Rescue in Hampstead. All items and donations can be dropped off anytime at this station between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. daily up until tomorrow morning. If you don't want to buy anything, you can still contribute. Monetary donations will also be accepted. Well, if you're looking for lunch or dinner today and you don't feel like cooking, you could head down to the American Legion off Bridge Barrier Road. The group is having its monthly fish fry from 11 this morning to 7 o'clock tonight. They'll have a lot to choose from, including whiting fillet, catfish nuggets, and potato salad. You can eat there or take it home. The group says it will deliver 10 or more orders. And speaking of food, a chance to take your special girl to dinner. Daddy-daughter date night is coming up at Chick-fil-A in Wilmington. The restaurant is hosting a date night a week from today, February 7th. The event is free other than the cost of food, but reservations are required. You can participate at any of the Chick-fil-A locations in Wilmington. For more about news and events going on in your area, go to our website, WECT.com, then just click on the Communities box and choose your neighborhood. Bob, Kim, back to you.
Christina, thanks very much. Coming up after the break, mass marriage. Hundreds flocking to the altar to tie the knot. In a moment, we'll tell you why it's becoming more and more common.
Right now, though, we're going to wish these folks a happy birthday or happy anniversary today. And if you would like to see your name on our birthday or anniversary list here on Carolina in the Morning, send us an email to birthdays@wect.com.